Hello, dear learners. Our discipline is British literature and the problems of translation. And today our lecture will be about the Jane Austen's life, works, and literary influence. The plan of our lecture is Jane Austen's early life and the family influence. Jane Austen's first novels, Sense and Sensibility, and Pride and Prejudice, the role of marriage and the social class in Austen's novels, and translating the Jane Austen's literary works. Jane Austen was born on December 16, 1775 in Steventon, Hampshire, England. Her father, Reverend George Austen, was a clergyman and scholar who encouraged his children's education and the love for literature. Her mother, Cassandra Lane Austen, came from a prominent family and was known for her wit and storytelling skills, which likely influenced on Jane Austen's own narrative talents. Jane Austen's upbringing was marked by access to a wide range of books, including novels, poetry, and the classical literature, fostering her literary development from an early age. She shared a particularly close relationship with her sister Cassandra, who remained her lifelong confidant. Her family's financial situation, while modest, provided her with the stability to pursue her writing. However, the dependence of women on marriage for economic security, a theme central to her novels, was related to was a reality she witnessed firsthand, especially after financial difficulties following her father's retirement and death. These early life experiences and the family influences shaped the Austen's keen insight into social class, gender roles, and personal relationship, which became the defining elements of her literary works. Jane Austen's first published novels, Sense and Sensibility, what was written in 1812, and her most famous work, Pride and Prejudice, what was written in 1813, marked the beginning of her literary success and showcased her sharp social commentary. And also it showed her wit and a deep understanding of human relationship was demonstrated in these novels. The novel Sense and Sensibility explores the contrasting temperaments of the two Dashwood sisters, Eleanor embodying sense and the Marianne representing the sensibility. Through their romantic trials and the social struggles, Austen critiques the limited financial and the social options available to women, particularly in the matters of marriage and economic security. The novel was well received, establishing Austen as a promising English writer. Her another masterpiece, Pride and Prejudice, written between 1796 and 1797, under the working title First Impressions, Pride and Prejudice underwent revisions before being published in 1813. The novel follows Elizabeth Bennet, an intelligent and independent young woman, as she navigates love, social class, and personal growth. Her complex relationship with the wealthy, initially Olaf Mr. Darcy, forms the heart of the narrative. With its novel, Austen satirizes the societal expectations surrounding marriage and wealth. Jane Austen's novels are deeply concerned with the themes of marriage and social class, reflecting the rigid societal structures of early 10th century England. Her sharp social commentary and realistic portrayals of courtship and social mobility, Austen critiques the economic and the social limitations placed upon the women, while also exploring the moral and the personal dimensions of the marriage of that time. Through her novels, Austen presents marriage as a complex institution influenced by social expectations, economic necessity, and the personal virtue. While she acknowledged the constraints of her time, she also advocates for marriages based on mutual respect and emotional fulfillment rather than mere social ambition. Her nuanced portrayals of marriage and the class remain relevant today as they continue to provoke discussion on love, power, and social expectations. Translating the Jane Austen's literary works is a little bit, we can call it complicated, because the challenges of wit, irony, and the social commentary in translation, it is very challenging. The Jane Austen's novels are celebrated for their sharp wit, nuanced irony, and the keen social observations, making them particularly challenging to translate. Austen's mastery of language, her subtle humor, and her critique of early 19th century English society require not only linguistic accuracy but also cultural and historical knowledge, cultural and historical sensitivity. A successful translation must preserve the essence of her prose while adapting it to a new linguistic and cultural context. Austen's prose is characterized by precise diction, elegant sentence structures, and balanced between formal and conversational tones. Translators must navigate these elements carefully, ensuring that the translated text remains faithful to Austen's refined yet accessible style. For instance, Austen's dialogue often conveys social hierarchies and character personalities through subtle shifts in tone and word choice. Mr. Darcy's formal, measured speech contrasts with Elizabeth Bennet's livelier, more spirited manner. A translator must replicate these distinctions without making the dialogue sound overly modern and anachronistic. Translating Austen's literary work is more than a linguistic task. It requires an in-depth understanding of her wit, irony, and social critique. The challenge lies in striking a balance between the preserving Austen's literary artistry and ensuring the translated text resonates with the readers in a different language and cultural settings. A skillful translation must capture not just the words but also the humor, tone, and historical depth that make Austen's works timeless. We have come to the end of our lecture. Thank you for your attention.